Hey film lovers, I hope you guys are doing well, and thanks for joining me on this channel. Really appreciate you guys coming here to watch my videos. If you're like me and you collect cameras, you've probably come across these folding cameras here. And when I first started, I was just basically picking up these cameras without actually doing my research. And then I found out that these cameras use 620 film, as you can tell here. And that is a big problem because 620 film, they don't make that anymore. Now fortunately for us, 620 film is identical in size to 120 film. The only difference is the spool. So this is 120 film and this is the spool for 620. And so this spool, the head is a bit smaller than that, and the grooves are also different shape. So for this method to work, you have to have these spools, and the best way to get one of these would be to go on eBay. There's quite a bit of them, a lot of them available on eBay. Just go on eBay and order these, and you will be able to respool your 120 onto your 620, so you can shoot with your 620 camera with this method that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to start with this roll of 120 film. Just pretend we're just imagining that this is a fresh roll of 120 film. Now I'm cheating a bit because I've actually gone in and I have some developed film in there, and I've just basically taped it up in there to pretend as though it's the actual undeveloped film. So let's just pretend that this is undeveloped 120 film. So you're going in the darkroom. These are the things that you need. You need your 120 film, a fresh one. You need your 620 spool, and you also need some foil paper. And that's pretty much it. So what you do is you're gonna start unrolling this here, okay? And as you start unrolling, you will notice this taped area here, and that's really where the numbers begin. Now you're just gonna keep that tape on, okay? And just keep going, keep unrolling, keep unrolling. You just keep going. Okay, now you notice this hole here. That hole is actually your indicator that your film is ended. So that is where you really want to take note of. Okay, and you're going to have to start rolling this film onto your spool at that hole. And it's good because in the darkroom you can feel for this hole. Okay, so I'm gonna take this roll of my 120 film spool, and here is the 620 film spool, and in the darkroom, still holding on to this with the film, because you can actually tell when it comes apart. Okay, so you hold on to that part because it's important. And what I'm going to do is coil it up a bit, and like that I'm going to insert this in here, and I'm just going to keep rolling. The reason why you don't let go of this is it's going to be a big mess, right? And remember, you don't take off the tape at the bottom as well until you get towards the end of this process. So I'm just in the dark room. I'm going to start rolling while I'm holding on to the film and the paper, and I'm gonna try and keep this as tight as I keep rolling. Every now and then I'll tug on it, just like that. Keep tugging on it, just like that, and keep going. We're almost there. And as you're doing it, you're feeling for that hole, and you know where that hole is. So that is where your film is supposed to start. Okay? So where that hole is where you're gonna start your film, okay? So like that, and make sure that it captures it nicely. So I'm doing this in the dark room, and you can't really see, you can't see in the dark room obviously, so you have to be able to figure it out in the dark. But it's quite easy once you know where the hole is, and you kind of keep this nice and tight and clean as you keep going and keep pulling on this like that. Okay, so like that. And remember that the key to the success here is to use this hand to hold on to this as you're rolling with this hand. Okay, like that. And keep it nice and tight. Oh, almost became undone. But like that. Okay, pull on it just to tighten it up nicely. And we're getting towards the end now. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Now the tape came off, but typically it shouldn't, because this is just ordinary Scotch tape. But typically you're going to use the same tape as the paper type tape that comes with your film. But you'll basically gently peel it off from here if there's any slack or anything in here. So if there's any slack, you just peel it off, and to straighten it out, and then stick it on again, just like that, okay? And now you're in the home stretch. Just like that, keep rolling. Just keep rolling. And it's nice and tight. Watch that. We just got that all wrapped up nicely. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap some foil. Actually, it would be wise to stick some tape on this so it doesn't get undone. So it would be wise, once you have this, to stick a little bit of Scotch tape or whatever tape you have. No, not whatever. Better if it's Scotch tape, like that. Or even masking tape will do just fine as well. So just like that, stick it on, and now you're ready to wrap in foil. So I've got a piece of foil there, and I'm just gonna place this in all in the dark room, just so that you don't want any light messing with your handiwork. You just wrap it up nicely, and now you're ready to store that. Now this, if you do this right, this is only going to take no more than 5 minutes, really. It shouldn't take no more than 5 minutes. And now you have rolled 620 film that you can actually use in your folding cameras that take 620 film. And so I'm hoping that you guys found this useful, and I wish you guys a happy shooting experience. And thanks so much for watching. If you're able to like my video down there, click the like button. That would be so awesome. And also, if you can also click the subscribe button, really appreciate it. This really helps me and keeps me motivated. So thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate feedback. If you guys have any feedback for me, if you have any requests, because I have a ton of cameras. If you want any requests, any video you would like me to do for any of my cameras, if I have the cameras, I will try and honor your requests. Okay, take care guys.